Hello and welcome back to some more Factorio. This is now an extension of the 2017 Reddit community map in January. It's Angels, Bobs and Yuoki's mods, and I've actually done a decent amount of work off stream since last time. I've actually made this mineral refining area, which is pretty sweet. And it goes in and makes a lot of ores. I'll run through that at a different time because it's still not quite finished and I want to kind of clean it up a bit. What I wanted to do now though was actually look into getting some gems. So the biters are getting a little bit feisty. We're up nearing 80% biter evolution and they're starting to launch some different attacks and it's kind of getting a little annoying. So I kind of want to be able to get some bigger stuff, you know, like I'd like to get some Mark III armor. Which actually is not gems, that's electronic processing boards, so I need to look at that. I wanted some lasers, some better lasers, so some polished sapphire there, or I could probably get all the way up to the Mark III laser, 42 damage, damage is 20, damage is 42, shooting speed 3. Okay, so the range is higher and the damage is twice as much, so I wanted to get some higher level lasers, and actually I don't think I've researched it yet, but there's some higher level power armors that I'm potentially interested in as well. So either way, I feel like it's kind of time to get some gems. So and actually look, destroyer robots, if I wanted to get them, would need gems as well. So we're also eventually going to need a way to get rid of some of this waste. So I'm just going to grab some geodes and we're going to head back up to the main base and see what we can get going. Now, the other thing I wanted to show off, so in previous screencasts or in previous streams, you would have seen me doing some pen and paper type stuff. And I've kind of replaced that now. I'm now using a tool called Foreman, which I'll just bring up whilst that train travels around. So Foreman's a Windows app. It's really great. On the side here, you can choose search for items. And we can drop them in here. We can create an infinite supply node of geodes. Then we can just drag drop here and it tells you what that geode is used for. So doing this, we can basically work our way up to get to cut topaz, to get to polished topaz. And you know, we can do a similar thing up here to get our polished sapphires. And then the cool thing is we can then work backwards. We can say, okay, well, to get a polished topaz, we need some compound. Drag backwards. We need alumina, we need a polishing wheel, we need wood and steel. And this is pretty great. This is basically what I was doing with a pen and paper. So in sort of clicking around here a little bit, I'm sort of getting the feeling that create infinite supply node, yeah. That all of these things kind of use similar inputs. Like they all basically use a grinding wheel and a polishing wheel, which you can see here. So I think the trick here is going to be able to how do we get there basically, and then we're going to need some processing for these sapphire ores, which should be pretty straightforward because it looks like we just need to sort them coming out of the geodes and then get to our raw gems. So let's look at what we need. So I'm actually just going to keep this up, but keep it up off screen. So if you want to screenshot that, go ahead. But we'll move that back over here so I can see it. So for inputs, we need steel. We're going to use this the topaz one. We need steel, we need wood, we need alumina, which comes out of, which we've actually got up here somewhere. Well, okay, so here's the other thing. All of our resources have ran out of this base. So I'm going to have to train some stuff up, but that's fine. Yeah, so here's our alumina here, the bauxite. We're getting this sodium hydroxide from somewhere, but I can actually just bus off this alumina for now. I'm just going to start by chesting things everywhere, and then we can figure out what we want to do differently. There we go. So let's just get some bauxite in the system. Where did it go? There. Yep. So that'll I'll just go up there. And then we also need the silicon plate or powdered silicon and carbon. So we have silicon plate down here, I'm pretty sure. This here, yep, that there is silicon plate. And then this here is powdered silicon. Powdered silicon, and that becomes silicon carbide. Maybe we make that already up here too. The silicon nitride, which is coke and that. So I guess we need to upcycle the coke into something else. They shouldn't be there, those little artifacts. So I think it's just 2 coke, 3 carbon dioxide to get carbon. Although, do we already have carbon around here somewhere? So this here, we already have carbon here. So we can combine carbon and the powdered silicon. So we'll probably belt that. I guess we'll go up here, just for now. This is all going to move, but we just need to get it going to start with. We also need water. Gross. We're nowhere close to any water. That's super annoying. I mean, I can robot it back if we want. I'm pretty sure I don't have any water over here. Nope. Okay, well, maybe we robot it back. Yeah, see, the biters, they're coming for us. All right. And then we need steel. So, all right, well, let's do that. Let's just do this all with Logi Network to start with. You know, now that I've launched the rocket, I'm not as attached to the belts as I was. So there we go. Get some powdered silicon, some carbon. We'll just read off the line here. Oops. There we go. So that gives us carbon and powdered silicon. I wonder what we make silicon carbide in. Silicon carbide is made in electric metal mixing furnace. Nope. I think it's the multi-purpose furnaces I need, which means that I'll need coal. Well, that's easy. I can get a coal line over on the left there. All right, and then I need steel, wood. I need alumina, which I was putting in a thing down there. All right, I think actually let me just check that all those boxes were covered. Yes, they are. All right, so let's just wander on over here, find somewhere to set this up. So we've got a coal line in here we can branch off. We've got water. But there's water, not a lot of water going through that. Maybe let's just throw another pump on it. Oops. There you go, that might help. All right, so we can run the water up here. We also get light fuel oil, which is over here somewhere. Here, base mineral oil, sorry. So we have a decent amount of that. Okay, so I reckon up here is going to be pretty good. Maybe over this way, so it's out of the way of the trains. Yeah, all right, let's just do it up here. We can also just move it later. We're just sketching this out, So what do we need? Oh, we need coal for the... we can do that elsewhere. So we need... That is going to make us a raw topaz. Right? The raw topaz is going to go into a cut topaz. Ta-da. And this becomes a polished topaz. Alright, well actually let's just figure out what we want first. Mark 2. So we want a polished sapphire and a polished emerald. So let's actually do those first. Polished sapphire, cut sapphire, polished sapphire. Okay. And then we need this guy. Actually, I know I'll do it like this. What am I going to do here? So let me just check that there's no other need for these. Like, cut topaz doesn't really go into anything that interesting, except for orange alien pre-artifact. So not really interested in that. So here's what I'm thinking. If we run the grinding wheels, we need grinding wheels and water, and then that and compound. So we can run that across the top. Because basically what I'm going to do here is stack the different, basically stack them like this. So, you know, like that. Now, water is tricky, so we'll kind of want to do that, which means we need to move this down. Because we'll effectively have this sort of setup. That means that we need a long inserter there. And then maybe let's move these up one. So we can have like that. So this here is going to be our grinding wheels. Grinding wheels and water. Yep, that works, that works. And this here is our raw one. Which means that's in the wrong spot. This is going to be our compounds, and then that's our exit strategy. So that means that goes like that, like that, like that. Oops, like that. Okay, I think that works. So we didn't actually have to have this spacing here, but I think I'll leave it for now. And then I reckon I'm going to sushi belt the raw stuff. And actually, yeah, that takes the ore. So it'll look something like this. Yes, glorious. All right, so, and then where does the geode processing happen? Let me check. Made in the crushers. Okay, so that's easy enough. So this here is going to be a sushi belt. Just do a short one for now. And then we'll have to put some buffers in and whatever to make this work. But so you're going to be raw sapphires. Actually, we'll control this with the circuit network, so whatever. You're going to be emerald ore. It's going to come off here. Oops, let's not do it that way. Let's do it this way. Yeah, okay, I'm just going to have to pick this up and blueprint it somewhere else, but we'll start here. So where are our crushers at? We'll need 5 of those. So we'll go in here. While we're waiting for those crushers, we can do the grinding wheels, which are steel, and all right, 2 seconds to make one. How long do these take? 7. Oh, geez, they take ages, don't they? Okay, so let's just do something like, so you make a grinding wheel like that, do that, and then for now, remember that we're just cheating, so we're bringing this in off a chest. Pro tip if you didn't know it, if you shift right click an assembler, then shift left click the requested chest, it sorts you out, which is pretty sweet. We're just gonna up these numbers a little bit. Yeah, there we go. All right, and then similarly for this one, we want I'm going to just make them look the same. Request a chest. You are making a polishing wheel from 1 steel plate and 5 wood. I don't think I have wood in the logistics system. No, I don't. That's okay. That's okay. And then we also want the compounds, which are now the compound's a little annoying because we need to get liquid over here, which is gross. It's not called compound, it's called polish. Where is it? It's called polishing compound. Maybe it's made in something else. It's made in a chemical factory. There we go. Okay, well, while we're waiting for that, we'll get our ore crushers going. I'll just do 2 for now. So which ones do we need? It's green. I think it's that one. And these chunks don't look like, they don't look right. Sapphire, oh, so that's the output. So sapphire ore, that's sapphire ore, and emerald ore, which is emerald ore. Okay. So let's filter them out. That's not right. Yes, you want that. Okay. There we go, it's chugging away. Alright, so we need to get some water up here. We also need to get, alright, so I'll do water first. I don't think there's anywhere in here I can pull it off. There's the closest. That's gross. I'll run it up here. Yeah, I crafted a heap of steel pipe. Goes a lot further for your dollar. That's probably not true actually, because it costs a lot of materials, but okay, so this is water. This is going to go here. Okay, so that's water. And now we need to go get our silicon carbide. Our silicon carbide is the one that we need to make in our red furnace. So we got one of those. Let's get a couple more. And yeah, we can do it over here. So, oh, we've already got a splitter. How handy. So where did they go? There. So that's our output line. This is our input line. Our input line requires this is for silicon carbide, which is powdered silicon. Oops, they're supposed to be. Wait, you get that, you get that. You get that. Cool. Delivers. Great. Yep. Get some more long-handeds. Okay, there we go. It's been made. Geez, that takes a while, doesn't it? There, and then we'll throw it in a box. Ta-da! Alrighty then. Okay, so that gives us a grinding wheel. The grinding wheel gets made, that goes into here. Why do you not have anything yet? Raw sapphire, because that's around the wrong way. Oh, it's going. Cut sapphire. Okay, this is coming along. So for this we need wood. Do we make wood on site? Yeah, we should make wood on site. I think it'd be weird to have that in the network. So we'll do it like this. Oops. What do I do? Like that. You are making wood, like that, like that. We should have a heap of wood in the network. No, that's super weird. Let me go put some in there, because we certainly have enough of it. I guess we only have the briquettes, we don't have raw wood. Oh, that's also bad. Our greenhouse looks like it's running out of stuff. Oh no, it's going, it's going. Why are there no seedlings? Oh, I guess they're coming around. I think that means our buffer isn't big enough. It's gonna make a bigger buffer. And then let's belt some wood off. My inventory is full. That's annoying. May as well get a heap of wood because it's pretty cheap. Get rid of that. All right, that is now being delivered. And bots make it so much easier rather than having to belt everything everywhere. All right, there we go. And then the polishing compound was this. You make polishing compound. So we want some alumina, which we're not going to have very much of, remember, because we don't have any bauxite at the moment. And then this mineral oil, which should be pretty easy to run up. Oh, this lets me use my my two-way fluid splitter. How exciting is this? Let's put it. Yeah, let's put it here. Bit weird, but that doesn't work. There we go. Oh, it's splitting. Look out, it is splitting. How does that even work? Weird. I have no idea. There it goes. And that is how you make some gems. All right, I'm pretty excited about that. Let's just... Oh wait, no. We're doing that, aren't we? Yes. Cool. All right, now to make... why do you not have any... There we go. Hey, we got one. We got one. We did it. Now we can get a Mark II laser turret. Sweet. Now for the oh, we can actually go to Mark IVs. It's only Mark Vs we can't get. So that's polished topaz. So pretty much now what this looks like is I could blueprint that. Yeah. And then we want to repeat it. One, two, three, four, five. There's 6 different? I think no, there are 5 different. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6. Okay. So it'll look kind of like that. And for all the different things, so we'll do topaz, topaz, topaz. We'll do rubies, rubies, and we'll do amethyst, amethyst. There are so many recipes. And then diamonds, I think, are last. Diamond, diamond, diamond. Yeah, okay. And then this here. So I saw something on Reddit for doing mixed science belts, and I feel very similar about what we want to do. Like I feel like this is a similar problem, right? Like I only want so many on here at a particular time. Now, maybe I'll come back to that. But anyway, for now, I'm actually just going to call this episode done for now. We now have technically automated gem production. Well, that's not true actually, because I haven't finished this part. So sorry, let me just do that quickly. 2, 3. Oh, bollocks. How many different types of geodes are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. did I only build 5? I'm an idiot. 6. And we got to get the stone out of here. You get stone. Wait. Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. Crushed stone. Because I think that's what these generate. Yes. Alright, so let's just go blue, green, that one, and then yellow. Yep. And then I'm going to have to do these filters programmatically because I can only set 5 via the UI. That's really annoying. That's super annoying. Gross. All right, let's just do it by hand then. So you are... I'm just going to do that off stream because that's super annoying and that's not really fun for anybody setting those filters correctly. Repeat up top. All right, well, that's not going to last very long, but so that gives us a sketch of what we're looking for. Look, I can actually just drop these in. Red geodes, them. Where are the geodes gone? Yellow geodes. There we go. And then I guess we can just throw them all in the belt. So I'll come back and I'll try the sushi belt another time. The other thing I need to do is get more stuff. So I don't have enough alumina. Actually, yeah, and alumina, that's because I'm not shipping enough bauxite up. So let me make notes of that. So we need more alumina, which is pretty easy. We need gem sushi belts. We also need relocate. We need to relocate the gems and get a proper setup going. But that's all for a wait. Oh yeah, I haven't set up the filter inserters. That's all for a different time. Thank you for joining us, and that's one way to set up a gem factory.